Good morning, students. This is your teacher Neela Mehlawat, and today we'll start with the next chapter. That is your chapter number 2. Is matter around us pure? This is second chapter of the chemistry, dear students. We have done the first chapter where we have spoken about the matter, and I hope you remember what is matter. Do you remember, students? So matter means anything that has mass and occupies space. So what is matter, students? Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. So today in this chapter we'll talk about, is matter around us pure? Right? We'll talk about what is the concept of purity, right? Now before we come forward to this chapter, we deal with this chapter, let's come to the components of this chapter. What are the various topics that we'll deal in this chapter? So the topics that we'll be taking is that first of all, what is matter? Then the matter can be classified into two different types depending upon the composition, that is your pure and mixture, the pure substance and the mixture. Then pure substance can be further divided into elements and compounds, while mixture can be divided into homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. And then the next part of the chapter will deal with the methods of separation, means how we can separate the different components of a mixture. Okay, how we can separate the different components of the mixture, right everyone? Okay, so let's start with the concept. Now I hope you remember what is matter. Just now I've spoken also. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Okay, now whenever we go to the market, have you ever been to market, dear students, with your parents? Yes. See, whenever we have to buy the milk, whenever we have to buy the pure ghee and salt, we always use certain terms that is pure, right? And suppose if you have to buy the gold also, then we talk of the purity, right? So what does this word pure means? Pure means there is no mixing, right? In that particular substance there is no mixing. ठीक है, हम चाहते हैं कि दूध प्योर हो तो उसमें पानी नहीं होना चाहिए, isn't it? अगर हम चाहते हैं घी प्योर हो तो हम चाहते हैं कि उसमें कुछ ऐसी मिलावट नहीं होनी चाहिए. Same with the case of salt also, right? This is what we generally talk about. But dear students, in chemistry, pure does not means this. Okay, ये हम general terms में बात करते हैं कि ये प्योर है, लेकिन केमिस्ट्री में, साइंस में प्योर डज नॉट मीन दिस. इन साइंस प्योर मीन्स दैट अ सब्सटेंस विच इज मेड अप ऑफ सेम टाइप ऑफ एलिमेंट्स. ओके, that particular substance, it is made up of same types of particles, right? We can say it is made up of same type of particles or same type of atoms. And the best example is your metals, gold, silver, isn't it? Right? These are termed as pure substance because they are only made up of one kind of element, right? So pure substance means all elements have same properties. All of them, they will have the same property, right everyone? So what does a pure word means? Pure word means it is made up of same kind of elements, same kind of particles. Okay. Now coming to the second word, what is a mixture then? A mixture means when it contains two or more substances, right? When we mix two or more substances. Suppose you are preparing lemonade. Okay, suppose you are preparing lemonade, right everyone? So lemonade means your नींबू पानी. Okay, आप नींबू पानी बना रहे हैं. So what are the substances you will take? Right, first of all you will take water, right? Then you will take lemon, then you will take some salt also, and you will mix some sugar also. So how many substances are there in the lemonade? See, water, lemon, salt, sugar, 4 substances. So what is lemonade? Is it pure or a mixture? Lemonade is a mixture everyone, okay, because it contains 4 different types of particles. Okay, it contains 4 different types of particles. So mixture means which contains two or more substances mixed in proportion, any proportion, right? Similarly, your air is also a mixture. What is air made up of? Air contains different types of gases like oxygen, nitrogen, argon, carbon dioxide and water vapor. Okay, everyone? So air is a mixture of gases, right? Then what are the different types of mixture? We can categorize the mixtures into two types. One is homogeneous mixture, another is heterogeneous mixture. Okay, dear students? One is homogeneous mixture, another is heterogeneous mixture. Let's study the mixture separately. Okay? Now, homogeneous mixture. Now, before we talk about in detail, let's have two examples. First, I've taken two beakers. In the first, I'm adding some salt. Okay, dear students, I'm adding salt. So, I'm adding salt. In second, I'm adding soil. Okay, and plus it is having some water. So, I'm taking soil and water, and here I'm taking salt and water. Now, tell me, out of salt and soil, which one will mix thoroughly with water? बताइए कौन सा जो है पानी में properly mix हो जाएगा? Yes, you're right. Salt will mix in water and it will mix completely, right? But soil will not mix with water. So this mixture where I am mixing salt and water is called homogeneous mixture. Okay, and this mixture where I am mixing soil and water is called a heterogeneous mixture. Now I hope you have understood the difference between the homogeneous and heterogeneous. So here there is no visible boundary. Okay, we cannot see the salt and water separately. So there is no visible boundary between the components. And it has uniform composition, right? It has uniform composition means it will remain same throughout. You can take a sip of water from the upper layer or you can take a sip of water from the bottom layer. The taste will remain same because salt has properly mixed with water. But in case of soil, after some time you will observe the soil will settle at the bottom, isn't it? And water will be on the top. So there are two different parts of the mixture we can see very easily, isn't it? We can see two different parts of the mixture, right everyone? So it does not have a uniform composition. So your heterogeneous mixture does not have a uniform composition, but your homogeneous mixture has uniform composition. Now let's differentiate between them. Homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture, right? Homogeneous, it has a uniform composition, right? Heterogeneous, it has a mixed composition, or we can call it as it does not have a uniform composition. Second, the particles of the salt are not visible with your eyes. जब नमक आपने पानी में घोल दिया है तो नमक आपको नजर नहीं आएगा. So particles are not visible with your naked eyes. Here you tell me, sand or soil is visible or not? Yes. So particles, they are visible with your eyes. Then the mixture is same throughout. Means आपको mixture एक जैसा नजर आता है. But here you will see the two different layers. At the bottom the soil and at the top water. So it can have two different layers. The particle size is very, very small. Here the particle size is not very small and it can be seen with your eyes. The components of the mixture cannot be separated very easily. Okay, they cannot be separated very easily. But here the components, they can be separated very easily. Like you can separate the soil from the water by using a filtration method. Okay, so you can easily separate. But here you cannot separate with the help of filtration method, right? I hope the difference is clear, everyone. So this difference is very, very important. That is difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. I hope this is clear. Yes, okay. So coming to homework, first of all, you will make notes of this topic. Dear students, beautifully maintain your notebook. Use blue sketch pen for underlining the main points, for writing the headings, right? and for drawing lines between the questions. So you are supposed to use blue sketch pen, okay, and write in very good hand. Then you will read the page numbers 14 and 15, right? This is just an introduction of the chapter. So read page number 14 and 15, right? And I'll be sending the PDF of this chapter, right, everyone? So I'll send the whole chapter to you. So if anybody who do not have the book, you can consult this PDF, right, everyone? Okay, so that's all for today, everyone. Bye.